Hello, everyone. This is Miss Cheryl at Sacred Heart Montessori, and I have our story for the second week of Advent. So last week we heard the story about Zechariah and Elizabeth and how the angel came and told Zechariah that he and Elizabeth were going to have a special baby to help get people ready for Jesus. Now, does Zechariah believe the angel? He said, "That's crazy." But nothing is impossible for God. And so remember, because he didn't believe at first, the angel said that he wouldn't be able to talk until the baby was born. So today's story happens a few months later. Zechariah still can't talk, but he lives somewhere else from where this story is happening. So in today's story, God sent the angel Gabriel to visit a young woman named Mary. And Gabriel said, "Greetings, Mary. God is with you. Don't be afraid. You will have God's special baby. You will name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of God." Mary asked, "How can this be?" This seemed like a crazy story to her, too. The angel said, "God does amazing things. Your cousin Elizabeth thought she would never have a baby, but soon she will. Nothing is too hard for God." And Mary said, "Here I am. Let this happen as you said." And then the angel left. So Mary said yes to being the mom of God's special baby. And then Mary hurried to the house of her cousin Elizabeth. And God's Spirit filled Elizabeth, and she said, "Mary, you and your baby are blessed. You believed what God told you." And Mary said, "My heart is full of joy, for God has looked on me with love. Those who are powerful have been lowered down, and those who are lowly have been raised up. God has done great things for us. Our hearts are full of joy." So Mary was excited to do this special job for God, even though she knew that people might not believe her story. And one of the people who was not sure that she was telling the truth about this crazy story about the angel coming and telling her that she was going to have a special baby from God was Joseph. So Mary and Joseph were planning to get married. And when Mary told him this story, he thought it seemed impossible. But we know that God can do impossible things, right? So he was feeling confused and sad because he wasn't sure what to do, if this story was true or if Mary wasn't telling the truth. So he went to sleep. And while he was sleeping, he had a dream. And in his dream, an angel came and spoke to him. And the angel said, "Joseph, don't be afraid to take Mary as your wife. She is carrying God's special baby. The story she told you is true. And you get to be the dad for this special baby from God." And so when Joseph woke up, he knew that what she had told him was true. And so they got married and took care of Jesus, baby Jesus, as his parents. All right, so those are our two stories for today. So you can talk about them with your family and share any thoughts you have with us.